Through 6 full, Philadelphia leads this one 4-1. Alex Reyes is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
I live right across the street. The memory is deadly. I remember your name, my sister crying for weeks. Way too many sacrifices.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Francisco Lindor will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 66 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His career line against Reyes, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
You gotta be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, David Peralta.
The left fielder, J-Pad.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And that's out number 1. One gone down the Arizona 7th, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker grounded out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1. Tyler Clippard will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
And it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Bryson Stott will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's right there. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Jack Sanchez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Gene Story will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got him way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia leads it 10-1. Davy Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Davy Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Alec Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Arizona. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Matt Grace comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Eloy Jimenez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Alec Bohm will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Rhys Hoskins. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s with 19 homers and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Catcher, JT.
Darryl Cooley will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Now the first pitch as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Simeon's got it over to VR. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Philadelphia is out in front here 10-1. Eloy Jimenez takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Alec Bohm is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Boom.
Rowdy Tellez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Darryl Cooley will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now at the plate is Barry Iswaldo, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I'm a classy rapper, why just one? Blessed boo for the eats I got, though I thought I might blow. Now I'm by the door, don't say no more. We ain't go a lot of places up.
Manuel Angel is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
This is why they tell me just cause I'm a nobody. But they go and buy security before they get me.
Robbie Kimball is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. First pitch on the way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bohm is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, #1.
Digging in next, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Now at the plate, David Peralta. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. 2 out, nobody on. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Phillies with their 105th win, best in the division. Corbin Burns gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Zach Gallen is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Ple